Hola, Chicanos. Hola, Chicanos. Good morning, birdies. Yes, good morning. Let's get our hippie cards. Get our 3 hippie cards for the day and see how the hippies want to direct the day. Yes. Let's see here. These 3 are from the last one. Shuffle these up a bit. This one definitely wants to come out. Castles in the clouds, okay? First card out. With your happy space. Safe space. And nobody can usurp your energy. Survival. Ground yourself. Heavy earth energy. Survival. Pollution of the mind. Hug a tree. 2 more Holy Spirits. SOMA, there's a lot hidden with the moon. This is the moon. A lot is hidden. Cancer, Piscean energy. 1 more Holy Spirit. Okay, 3 more. Wow. Seems like we're going off the deep end today. As above, so below. And horseplay. Castle in the clouds will do. Okay, we got 5. That's a lot. But whatever. Spirit's always right. 3, castles in the sky. May 28th, 2025. Air energy. Castles in the sky. Higher development of the will. Vivid imagination. A need to achieve creative fulfillment. Positive direction. Air energy. Yes. The deep end. Water energy, 51. I think it's water. Yes, it's water. The deep end. Water energy. This could be a mermaid. It looks like a mermaid. But it could be a merman. You don't know. This is 31 or 51, sorry. Water energy, the deep end, the path of the self related to psyche evolution, abandonment of restrictions made by the ego, adaptation. This is like going deep, like Piscean energy, I'm getting. Like the merman or the mermaid. There's a lot hidden about this. This is hidden. This is like doing deep inner work, I'm getting. We're protected. Yes, good morning, I love you too. This is a Cancer Piscean energy. Getting heavier Pisces. Deep, what's hidden. As above, so below. Well, let's get the moon first. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. I'm all giddy like a little schoolboy with a fresh new toy. Let's see here. 18. Moon. SOMA. The entry forces of fulfillment, higher initiation, intuition, and imagination. Marriage, oh my God, no. The entry of forces, fulfillment, higher initiation, intuition, and imagination. Wisdom, ascent of the psyche, the moon. Okay, so there's something here. There's a lot hidden in this today. So pay close attention. Horseplay, number 47. Oh my God, my morning horse is sick. The occult path of spontaneity, imagination. This is actually water energy, believe it or not. Imagination, entry into the world of fantasy. A transcendent experience. Beautiful. And 1 more. As above, so below. And the hippies have a lot to say today. 35. Okay. 35. There we go. 35. As above, so below. Resolution. Of complementaries, card of the heart, The refinement of the emotions. Good fortune. Beautiful. You can always use some of that. That's fire energy, okay? You can see how the collective... Oh, my nose is itchy. That's how the hippies want us to go. So there's a lot hidden. Castles in the sky as above, so below, the deep end in horseplay. A lot of water, a little bit of fire, and a little bit of air. Okay? What should the collective be aware of today, Holy Spirit? March 28th, 2025. Good morning, Rebecca A. Perkin. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, high priestess. Somebody's highly intuitive. This can also mean doing inner work, the moon, okay, Soma. You could be an Aquarius, you could be a starseed, you could be a fairy, the tooth fairy. You could be somebody who communicates with the realm of the Fae. There could be somebody in conflict with you in Aquarius, possibly. Some kind of contest. This couple, again, is still trying to cause conflict for the collective. I don't know who this couple is. I think they're part of an institution that hunts down gifted people and likes to harness their abilities or their energy somehow. Could be somebody like Elon Musk or something, which is a really shitty name for cologne, if you ask me. Let's see here. What do we got? Yes. This is an Ace of Pentacles. They could be interested in what you're growing, what God gave you, an idea that God gave you, that you're going to grow into 10 Pentacles. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be rich and wealthy on this planet. 11, by bringing balance to inhabitants of Earth. A lot of Earth energy. You need to do the inner work to find out how you're going to do this. Because it's been hidden, even from you. Because... of motherfuckers like the ones we just expected were describing there, like Elon Musk or whoever it is who's in charge of these programs that like to hunt down gifted people and harness their abilities. That's why it's been hidden even from you, is because you're not supposed to even know until you're powerful enough to protect your thoughts. Yes, this is greatly, greatly burdening them. The dragon. Heavily burdening you, plotting and planning. You could have a Sagittarius plotting and planning on you. I'm getting there's motherfuckers who are heavily burdened, plotting and planning on you. They're in the hangman position for fucking around because they wanted to find out. And they did, or they will. Let's see. Yes, you're highly, highly skilled collective. You could be in tune with the Poon, in tune with Source, God, 6. This opens up a lot of options for you. Oh, when you finally have the keys to the kingdom and learn how to utilize it, you definitely will. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. So yeah, you definitely have a lot of people watching you and communicating back and forth. The Headless Horsemen, they want to bring you love offers, sending the Trojan whores. Trojan whores to your doors too, but you're too highly intuitive for that. You get downloads from the Most High every time they send Trojan whores. Maybe you fell for the Trojan whores once or twice, but maybe 3 times, maybe 6 or 7, whatever. But yes, yeah, don't rat me out, birdies. Come on, let's see here. Let's see y'all. What have we got in the heart of this situation? Yes, you're gonna get a public victory. This is you can be protected at this time in high standing. You could be in devilistic nature because you're fighting fire with fire. So you're 15. You're guarded though. You know that you have a lot of enemies, but you're still getting public victory. You have a platform that's heavily governed and will only let certain people watch, like only the Most High somehow gets your messages out, even though you're shadow banned. Let's see here. Let's see y'all. This is like 9 Pentacles, Frankenstein. 9 Pentacles is what your goal is. I'm getting the heart of this situation. Now let's put that back. Let's get another one. You guys. Okay. Yeah, somebody tried to sacrifice you. It didn't work out. This was supposed to be a painful ending with the Griffin. This is actually going to work out in your favor. Maybe you have a platform where you basically snitch out all your ops, the ones that are like trying to bump you off but are really, really shitty at it. And then the no shit hit shit men. who have tried to bump you off many, many times, but they never do, and the police always look the other way because they want to see you gone too, because you could be ratting them out for being crooked cops. This is like the Ten of Swords reversed, though. This is somebody trying to painfully envy somebody and it not working out, and not only not working out, but like making you even more passionate. This is like tackling fuel, as Bobby Boucher would call it. Tackling fuel, yes. 11, bringing balance. That's what you do. You bring balance. You're like the bug zapper. When the shit puppets get too close, they fuck around and they find out right quick. Let's see. Clean all the shit out of the pool that has the balls to come towards you. This is like you could be challenged by an institution. I'm getting this institution in question. The one who would like to harness your abilities. This is 8 of Wands. This is them trying to do something really, really quick. Because they're heavily, heavily burdened and they don't know why. And they motherfucking, every time they find out, a couple of them die. This adds up to 18. They want to keep this hidden though. This adds up to 23. Either way you look, slice it, it's the institution, okay? It boils down to the Hierophant. You're challenged by a Hierophant that's quickly being burdened, more burdens than they can handle. They deserve every one of them. I'm surprised they're still alive, actually. What do we got in the subatomic consciousness? Yes. Forward movement, gaining control of your environment, victory. This is the private cancer you're thinking about. Could be the head of this so-called institution in question. In the past, Opa. What do we got in the past here? In the past, there's a truth that popped out. Yes, good morning to you too, old lady in the parking lot. This is like you're protected and in high standing from this truth popping up. Okay, middle-aged woman in the parking lot. Thank you. This is like protected and in high standing. Ace of Swords is like, there's a truth coming out. You found out in the past that you're more protected than you thought. You thought your days were numbered. You're like, oh my God, this institution is gonna snuff my flames out for good. I don't even know why they want to destroy me so bad. My goodness, whatever will I do? Whatever will I do? Yes. So, in the present moment, I think things have changed since then. Yes, okay, there's a Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be one of the Trojan whores in question. At one time, this person could have been highly intuitive too, but they turned to the dark side. And now they talk to their hands and the walls and anything that will pay them any attention. This is the Queen of Wands here. They could be easy on the eyes and outside the box thinking though. But they let their passions get out of control, and they could have many, many attachments. This adds up to 11. The High Priestess. They could still be the High Priestess. I'm getting they still got it. They just need a cleansing, whoever the hell this person is. What do we got in the future? But they are a little batshit crazy because they did go a little too far down the dark path, and they should have. What do we got in the future? Opa. I'm getting that now this person, they once worked with this organization, but now this organization's turned on them because now they want to harvest their gifts because they can't harvest yours. They were using this person against you. This could have even been one of your counterparts. It could have been your false twin. Knight of Swords. In the future, somebody's going to jump out and do something unexpected so that you can come out of your poverty because they've been attacking your money too. Trying to make it so you can't provide for yourself. 8, but you're holding back from them anyway. They want you to run into their arms and be like, oh no, save me, I can't provide for myself. But the thing is that you know their game plan, and you're not stupid. You're not going to run into the enemy's arms, so you're still holding back from them. Probably even further back from them. This could be this Piscean energy at the bottom of the deck. Somebody who they tried to sacrifice. They might even still sacrifice this person. I'm not sure. Let's see. How's the collective influencing things? Death. Yes, you're. This is the way they see you as well, and this is what you bring. You definitely work with Dr. Death Dr. Death shows you favor over others because you willingly walk into his gauntlets of transformation. He doesn't have to trap you. It's just like, what are we doing today, Dr. Death? It's like, what do we have to cut out? Who do we have to decimate? What do we got in the hopes and fears? Yes. You could be thinking about a Capricorn. You're just hoping to think practically about this and not go too far off the deep end, okay? But sometimes you do have to go far off the deep end, especially when you're doing inner work, if you want to make a lot of progress. But you do gotta make fun of it. Have fun with it, okay? Is the way that you get through it. You make it like an adventure, okay? You don't make it as a chore. You go with the flow with Dr. Death and think practically about it. It's like, oh no, we're just jumping into another gauntlet pit of hellfire transformation. What do we got in the in the lens you're looking through? Okay, you could be in loss, lack, and regret. This is a byproduct of working with Dr. Death, sorry to say. When you have to cut things out of your life and lose everything to gain it all, you do got to, it is not a fun chore, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I can't do that to you guys. No, not you either. No, it's not all worms and bird baths, okay? I'm just being honest. Let's get one on this misery. How's the collective going to come out of this misery, though? You only have to feel it as long as you could. This misery could actually make you, you're focusing on security. So you're tightening ship. You're doing the inner work. You're going deep into the unknown. The moon here. You're 9, that's the hermit. You're in hermit energy. That's why you wound up on the Hardcore Hermits channel. It's because you're doing inner work. In your surrounding environment there, collective. Okay, yeah. Like I say, motherfuckers are jumping out the high-rise halter tops and on high-rise parking lots and halter tops and pointing their fingers and calling the cops because they're little bitches, and Cerebrus has arrived to fry them all. Yes, and now the conflict is escalating, but not in the way that they want it to. It's like, well, I thought we were the ones starting the conflict. Oh no! Let's see what's gonna happen in this conflict. Yes, it's a fated event for these shit puppets to be made an example of. Adding up to 35, somebody could be 35, 53, born in 53. 8, these are people that you held back from because you've seen what was going to happen to them. Even if you didn't know, your inner self did. And there's a reason why you held back from them. In the future, you're going to held back from them too. Even when they're running out the high-rise parking lots and pointing their fingers at each other and calling the cops. Especially then, that's the time when I never like to be around. Because you're a professional, and you've been through towers. You're the one who maybe even manifested these towers for these cowards. These are 24. This is going to open up a lot of options for you, boiling down to the lovers. Let's get 3 more for outcome. Yes, you learned a lot through this process, through the hellfire as Baron Samodi. That's one thing, when you get thrown into the mouth of madness, you usually come out a little bit wiser, okay? This is what this was intended to do. This is why it was allowed to happen. Now you're going, you could definitely be a Pisces. This could be this institution that calls themselves a family. It's a new one, okay? There's the Lions cult, and now we're picking up on this other. I'm thinking it's a coven or a warlock congregation that calls themselves the family. Some kind of family, okay? They could run a business. They could be in the legal system. They could have a bunch of people embedded in law system too, which a lot of times is their first thing. Like, everybody knows that, okay? Just even back in the 30s, they knew that. That was the first thing Lucky Luciano did when he, back in the old heydays of the mob, was take over the police and take over the politicians. And then you own the country, right? Like, everybody knows that. They're showing up as a group of upright people that are maybe people to work with, okay? Let's see here. I'm not saying all policemen are like this. I'm just saying there's a lot of you sprinkled in there and peppered in there. If you really want to do some balancing of the scales, you should pluck out the people in your own barn first. This is, there's a lot hidden about this, is what Spirit's saying. The birds agree. They see this shit every day. The money, the envelopes, exchanging hands. Yes, thank you, Clarice. Yes, you're very, very helpful. Yes, you are. Yeah. Okay. In the heart of the situation, there's a passionate new beginning after people trying to sacrifice you. We're going to find out to who at the end here. You're still working hard through all this. You could be in Virgo energy, taking control of the situation. Doesn't mean be a tyrant. This is an upright emperor. This is like taking control of your own life. 12, but you're doing the inner work now. You could definitely be a Pisces we're dealing with here. This is a Pisces I'm getting that it was working alongside with this group. Maybe even sacrificing their own for a while. This is a fool. They feel like a fool for this now. Yeah, this is this Pisces. 9 cups. 11, bringing balance to a situation, or they should feel like a fool anyway. Yes, they want to bring conflict now, and they're the ones starting towers. They could actually turn on this institution. Actually, I'm getting that this person's highly intuitive, and they found out that this institution, they intuitively knew that this institution was turning on them and was going to bump them off next to appease this entity that they couldn't serve you up to, collective. So now this person might actually be going on the right side here. I don't think it's out of the goodness of their heart, though. I believe it's because of self-preservation. This is, you could be an empress here. You could be this person's counterpart. 8, you could be holding back from this person because you knew they were joined with this institution, which is a challenge to you. That's heavily being burdened by the dragon. They could be dragging their asses all over the place because they tried to put you in jars and cripple you so you couldn't accomplish what you're here to do. But now that's what is happening to them. This is them. They put you in jars. They'd have no heartache, so they don't feel no remorse for this. So don't expect any. If you're expecting them to, oh, I wish I never did. That's never gonna happen. Okay, that ship sailed a long time ago. They don't even have a motherfucking heart. In the environment, there's this private cancer. Private cancer in question that you're thinking about subconsciously. There's a reason why you're thinking about this person subconsciously. It's because your subconscious is warning you about this person. Let's see. Yes, it's a fated event for this person. This person could be a starseed. I don't know if this person has left the convent yet. This person might be leaving the convent too, because now that they can't sacrifice this Pisces, they might be next. Like I say, they gotta feed this demon something, because this demon is literally gonna fucking kill all of them if they don't like serve somebody out to them. In the past, somebody was protected by this truth. We found out a truth about your protection. It was like you were like the Grinch on Christmas, only your balls grew like 10 times bigger because you realized how protected you were. This could be this Pisces. And they realized, I don't need this institution to be my friends. So they want to sacrifice me anyway. And they found out how actually protected they are from the other side. My goodness. And this person is, I'm getting whose energy we're pulling on. They could be a Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That really lets their passions get out of control, okay? Whatever, we've all been there. They're highly intuitive. Let's see. Blocked. Okay, they could have blocked justice in the past. Or they're hoping to block justice. Maybe that's how this institution is threatening this person. They could be blocked because this institution, like I say, they have people embedded in the justice system and they can block. And I'm getting this person is at risk of going to jail. Maybe that's why they joined this institution, is because they could make their legal problems go away. In the future, something unexpected is going to happen, so you could come out of your material woes and bitch slap this institution like material hoes, because you're the high priestess. 10, to complete a cycle of this invasion of privacy, you're bringing death to this cult. They thought they were the apex predator. Well, they got another motherfucking thing coming. This is you working with Dr. Death. Let's see here. Blockage. Yes, okay, they could have been blocking your money. The way you're influencing things is you said, well, okay, you want to block my money? I'll block your money. Because Dr. Death can dry up your fucking money pool right fucking quick if you're fucking with the chosen one. Let's see here. The queen, let's see y'all. This is, you're thinking practically about things about this. You're like, okay, well, you want to fuck my money up. My money's been fucked up my whole life anyway. Big deal. When you start fucking with billionaires' monies and shit like that, that's when people really start getting pissed off, okay? This is like the Queen of Pentacles. Think practically about this. You're just, because whatever, it's like just another day of being broke, whatever. You want to fuck my money up? I'll fuck your whole fucking empire up, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Spirit says, yeah, because you just want to grow your simple pentacle, but whatever, they want to fuck with that shit. I'll fuck with your multi-billion dollars, your Trump towers, your whatever. I'll make sure that you never make a fucking another penny as long as you live and watch your empires crumble and laugh the whole way. This is King of Cups. You could be in like King of Cups energy, like mastering your feelings and just matter-of-factly about it. Yeah, why not? You could be in misery though. Why is the collective in misery? I'm getting you're causing misery. You're causing a lot of shit, because I'm thinking a lot of the collective, maybe not all of you, some of you are at stages where you're still in misery. But misery is how they feed off of you, okay? Just to let you know. So if you're in misery and you're wallowing in self-pity, you need to turn that frown upside down, because that's how they're harvesting energy from you, okay? 9, you're going to find this out once you go and do the inner work. You need to laugh in the face of death. Laugh with death as their empires are crumbling. This is divine judgment for them. They really don't like this. They fucked around and now they're finding out. And they thought they were the ones causing the conflict. Now it's you causing the conflict. 25, this is this private Cancer, this Hierophant, who might be jumping ship right away. And they're waiting for something to happen. I'm getting, they know. They know they're under divine judgment because they're part of this institution. This is why they're going to jump ship. It's because they're afraid of what's going to happen to this institution. They're highly intuitive too. This is a fated event for this to happen though. This is because they thought they were strong. How many times have we read in the Bible when people think that they're strong, they're more mightier than God? What the fuck ever happens to them every single motherfucking time? 21 endings, that's what. You're a professional in the future at dropping towers. You like dropping towers for hours and watching the scrambling of the cowards. This is beautiful. I love this. These are people from your past who you've deemed are worthy to kiss your ass. This is, what are these towers going to look like? Yeah, you're just an honorable, slow-moving knight. That's why they unexpected you. That's a confirmation. That's the way a lot of chosen ones don't look flashy at all. They don't look. They just look like regular Janes because that's how they've been hidden in society since birth. Is like not by the devil. The devil knows exactly who they are, and fucked with them since they popped out of their mother's putsch. But this is hidden to most of the world, right? 8 of Pentacles is you're working very, very hard at what you do. Their conflict is backfired on them now. 9, and you're protected from it. I'm getting this is Dr. Death doing a lot of this. This is helping you learn this. He might even be a wise old sage teaching you. 11, how to balance out through this shit. 11, causing balance for you, Pisces. Let's get one for Pisces. Yes, just keep working hard at what you're doing there, Pisces. You just could be a dark side, Pisces, working with the dark. They could be a very dark person. And they had a very, whatever, we're not going to go there. Their childhood could not have been peaches and cream. Let me put it that way. 23, they belong to this institution now. This institution has turned on them. This group of sewer armadillos. They're basically just businessmen with shit-eating grins on their face that harvest chosen one's energy. This private Cancer is in charge of doing this. Well, adding up to 11. This is going to be balanced out. What's this going to look like being balanced out? Okay, this person's going to be blocked with indecision. This person used to be sharp as a knife, but now they're indecisive. It's a backfire that got directed right at where it's supposed to go. Because you're the Queen of Swords, you see through all this shit. You're highly perceptive, and this person used to be, but now they're like brains scrambled, just like what they intended to do to you with government energy weapons, trying to scramble your brains. But you're a rising star, and they're about to find out what the fuck happens when you fuck with the chosen. This is hidden to them until a certain time when they're supposed to have their eyes open, maybe for the last time. These are, this is your wish fulfillment. Wherever you are, you could be a Pisces, heavy Piscean energy. You could be being illuminated to some things. Some things, yeah, with the sun right behind it, definitely. And the sun, double sun. How should the collective deal with this, Holy Spirit? Neptune, sensitivity. Listen to your inner oceans of your emotions. You're a water sign. I'm getting into Pisces and possibly a Cancer, who work for this institution and are maybe thinking of jumping ship now because realizing they were deceived. And when they can't get whoever it is they're trying to bring into this, and then they're next on the because they're the one. It's whoever's got the gifts. That's what the demons want, right? They don't give a fuck. It's like bringing a unicorn into and a roach. I just stole that from what's her name's channel. Who is that? She's very, very good leader. I just watched it before I watched this one. Oh my God, I have no cut cards tarot with. Oh my God, I can't believe I can't remember her name. I have no cut cards tarot. That's her name anyway. Okay, let's see who. It's like bringing to them like a unicorn or a roach when it comes to sacrifice. Okay, to these other people that are the ones usually doing the sacrificing. But they've actually got two people that are gifted working for them. But these two are finding out that when they can't deliver, that they're next on the list to serve up to the demon. Le Cabre, intellectual talent. Greed, yeah, this is all done for greed, okay? This is all done for the mighty dollar. Possible plans. They're starting to realize that the plans that they had on sacrificing you were impossible from the get-go. Contemplation, they might even be contemplating this. Wow, that's actually a great achievement for them. Let's see here, number 31. Lekabel, God the teacher, yes. Sometimes he doesn't spare the rod either, especially not for these shit puppets. Dominions, God the teacher, Psalm 71-16, I will go in the strength of the Lord God. I will make mention of thy righteousnesses, even of thine only. People born under the influence of Lekabel love astronomy, mathematics, and geometry. He may be called upon for the acquisition of knowledge, and he governs vegetation and agriculture. Sole guardian of those born between 10 o'clock and 10:20 a.m. Moral guardian of those born on April 19th, June 30th, September 10th, November 21st, or February 1st. Physical guardian of those born between August 17th and August 21st. Foraz. Greed. This is all done for green folks. The 31st spirit, Foraz, is a mighty president who appears in the form of a strong man in human shape. He can give an understanding of how you may know the virtues of all herbs and precious stones, and teaches the arts of logic and ethics in all their parts. If desired, Foraz could make you invisible, live in long life, and be eloquent. He can also discover treasures and recover things lost, and rules over 29 legions of spirits. Servant of those born between October 17th and October 21st. 47. Asalia, contemplation. Number 47. Asalia, the order of virtues, God the just judge. Psalm 92-9, O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. Those born under Asalia have agreeable characters and desire the acquisition of secret knowledge. Asalia helps you with the praising of God and the growing towards him. He also governs justice and makes the truth known in legal proceedings. Sole guardian of those born between 3:20 and 3:40 p.m. Moral guardian of those born on May 5th, July 16th, September 26th, December 7th, or February 17th. Physical guardian of those born between November 5th and November 9th. Vual. The 47th spirit, Vual, Uval, or Volval, is a strong and great duke who appears in the form of a mighty dromedary at first, but after a while, at the command of the exorcist, he puts on human shape and speaks in the Egyptian tongue, although not perfectly. His office is to procure the love of women and to tell things past, present, and future. Vual also procures friendship between friends and foes. He is the order of powers and governs 37 legions of spirits, servant of those born between November 5th and November 9th. Yeah, how should the collective deal with this, Holy Spirit? You could be a Pisces. Let's see here. With the hangman here. This is all about sacrificing. They got to sacrifice something to this thing. This could be this private Cancer who might be being served up next, adding up to 13, death. Wow. Play fire, get burned. Hello there, Joanna. Good morning. And Rebecca Perkin. Good morning. The birds say good morning too. Yes, I said it. Yes.